Hi guys, welcome to Seven Castle Games. My name is Hugo, and I'm bringing you the news of May and what we've been working on. It's been quite challenging and a really tough month in terms of work, and with some lapse in the way. My printer just decided to die, and I'll show you guys what happened. Um, Also with the models. Also, we had so Rob and Priya is still working on those illustrations. The illustrations are going quite well. I'm going to show in a few minutes, and also we're starting to work towards the Kickstarter campaign, trying to understand in terms of costs, shipping, etc. So we already partner with Prime Shipping, which is also a part it's going to become our partner with Seven Castle Games. That's going to do the distribution of the games as soon as you guys buy the game in Kickstarter campaign. Um, so we are still building up the Kickstarter campaign, although we have already a pre-campaign to get people involved to see whatever we have been developing in terms of designing perspective. The drawings are really amazing, uh, and we still continue to do playtests now with the Iron Strategies, which is one of the um, expansion that's going to come with the Kickstarter campaign. There's also just exclusive components that's going to show up on a Kickstarter campaign, not going to show up on retail price, and that's all that we are working on at this point. I'm going to jump into one of a few illustrations that uh, actually, first of all, I'm going to talk about what's been happening on with my printer. So uh, this is what happened with my printer last time that we've tried to print all the components. It didn't went through. We tried to spend 17 hours trying to print and then with a really good high quality. Why? Because we are facing an issue with the 3D printing with this. When we try to paint, this doesn't look good. So here, actually, Luis is doing a really great job. He's trying to he printed this again, and he's trying to collect sorry, to paint it properly. So this is getting properly painted. There's still he has another model that he's still working on it. So as soon as we start, as soon as I start to improve the quality of the prints, my printer suddenly decided not today. So this better to be um, a resin printer or even something else. But because with this painting, you still see some grooves here, as you can hear here. So there's still some grooves that doesn't look good when painting. So that's and we wanted to build something and paint just for you guys to see how the components go. So this was one of the attempts as well. Didn't went through quite well. So we still have some. Although the paint is not the best, but still you can see this is not working. This is just the primary. Also, this is also the primary, which is really quite good, and still doing our best in order to see if we're also trying to do some improvements here in terms of some of the things are breaking. This is not supposed to be like this. um, this was improved now on the next iteration, so we're having several iterations, but here it doesn't look quite good. But this is the printer cause, and we starting also to involve a 3D sculpture. So we're going also to hire someone that's going to be expert on this, a professional, because I'm not a professional on 3D, and he's going to work on the 3D models, improving the layout. So there's certain things that we cannot see this in a model. This will be quite difficult to print. So we need to change a few things because when mold injection, and that's why we're trying to go for mold injection. The components has we have at the moment don't work. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that also needs to be changed. Right here in the center, so this needs to be changed. The propellers are not showing up, so this is a problem also on the model. And how we're going to do, because probably will, if we print the propellers, probably they're going to break quite easily. So we are still trying to figure out the best ways to be resistant components, because we're going to move this always among the boards. And it's convenient to be more robust as is at the moment. It's quite robust quite robust at the moment, but we need to improve that. So that's why we're trying to go for a professional of a mold injection in order to so there's another associated cost. There's another associated cost that I wasn't um, in my plan, but here's what it is, and we need to move the game forward. So this is actually one of the Priya's designed the latest updates that I've received from Priya and Rob. Is we had a really big discussion on here because as you've seen, the CCT had some wheels, and then we're trying to discuss things about yeah, but the wheels, if they are in the water, they will rust with with the with the salt, with the sea salt. So we need to put it up. So there's a lever mechanism that's bring the wheels down in order for the city to move inland as well. So that was one of the changes that we done on the design, but still, uh, everything is the same as the 3D model that you're going to get on the game. Another great design that we have here is the Cathedral City. So you're already starting to see here. It looks like a bunny, but yeah, it's the symbol of the cathedral. But I do love this symbol. It's like but you know, like a fox. Looks like a fox, and probably it represents the personality of the people that live in this city. uh, we're not trustworthy. I mean, so actually, it's quite good. It's exactly as I've designed on the 3D model, exactly the same. The painting, it's really amazing. So, and this is going to be the capital city, the Reds, the Red captains, the Red City. I mean. Also, something that I'm working on is updating all the 3D videos that we have in order to get ready for the campaign, the Kickstarter campaign, as you can see here. So we have already now the new models of the cards. So let me just move here. So these models now they are here ready to played. Um, except this one. This one is still the laws. We still don't have it. Rob is still working on them. So, and you see now we have all the components that's going to be live for the Kickstarter campaign as soon as as soon as the game goes out. So this design, actually, this is not the correct image. The correct image is the ones that I've just shown you, and but the board is exactly the same with the components, although this components also has changed a bit. And but the cards are going to be exactly the same. So we have information related. Let me just zoom in. Sorry, my mouse is a bit clunky. Okay, so where we have the information related to the benefits that you're going to get when you play this minister, and then what it does, what is a reference to agriculture minister, what affects in terms of your department. Oops, what affects in terms of your department. Sorry, what affects in terms of the Department of Culture, Agriculture, and then we have here the Department of Science. And what happened here? My screen suddenly okay. And then the agriculture, which is the defense, which is this one, which is going to have impacts on the scouts and on the city itself. So the type of movements, the power, the food, and also the scouts. So the progress is going quite well. We are aiming to put the pre-campaign early, the end of this month. Let's see if we can. And then the Kickstarter campaign in mid October, November. That is still we're still trying to discuss, because there's still we want to produce the prototypes to make sure that everything is fine in order to go to the Kickstarter. So um, and we also need to send those copies to the reviewer. So there's a bit of work still going on, which I hope to finish during this month. Uh, I don't want to cross myself with the dates. This is going to depend with Rob and Priya, of course, but still, we're still working on. So this month was the month of May was reviewing the entire components of the 3D model, sending to someone that is expert in order to start to work them on on the um, on the 3D modeling for the model ejection, and finishing all the details. Still playtesting. We're still doing quite a playtest, especially with the new expansion, and other expansions that we're trying to involve, which is the 6 players, and the solo. The solo has been playtested quite a lot already, which is one of the other expansions that as soon as we reach a certain goal stretch, we hope to bring, because it's quite costly, that those components, and we're not going to bring on the first, so only on the first on essentials or deluxe, but we're going to bring that as soon as we reach that stretch goal, then everybody's going to get. My goal is to everybody gets the stretch goals in the game, so and they won't lose any game ability or whatsoever. It's not just the shining components that you're going to get. You're going to get much more on the games, which are the expansions for the games. Once again, guys, okay, thank you. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe to our channel or socials, and also resist for getting alerts on your newsletter, on our newsletter in our page, and also you can start to reserve your lunch invites as soon as you go to our page and you see there Steam City. Just click it and put your email address, and you'll be one of the first to receive the the information related to the campaign as soon as it goes live. One thing as well is, if you want to get you just you can pay just with €1. You'll get the mini expansion, which are more 2 cards for laws, and other 2 cards for the events, that will give you for free for just €1, which is MSRP around $15 something, kind of like that. And for just €1, sorry, just for $1, and you get that for free as soon as you get registered, and you can claim that on your Kickstarter campaign. Once again, guys, thank you. See ya. Bye bye.